Okay, so here it is. Here's the Nano tank. Here it is about 2 weeks after I initially set it up. Now you can see the background stem plants are starting to grow out a bit. You can see the moss is starting to green up and do its thing and grow, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. And if you also look closely, you might see a couple of new inhabitants. So we've got 2 Amano shrimp in here and 2 cherry shrimp. And they seem to be doing okay in here. So what I've done is I've seeded this filter with a bit of established media. I've also added in some bacteria startup just to really kickstart this tank. But the bioload from the shrimp is so low that I'm not too worried. Let's go around the corner, see if we can see some of these shrimp. Apologies. So I've put in one male cherry shrimp and 1 female cherry shrimp, and I'm just going to see what happens, see how they do. I didn't want to go putting loads in here, just thought I'd start off with the 2. The female is hiding somewhere. What I really love about this tank is when you get up close to it, it looks a lot bigger than it really is. You know, there's quite a lot of intricate detail going on in here. You know, the rock, fine-leaved plants, the mosses, and even the small inhabitants, the shrimp. It really adds to a sense of scale. Makes you think, well, maybe this is a 10 gallon. Nope, this is a 2 gallon. Just to show you how small it is, there's my hand next to it. You know, it is really a small tank. My palm can pretty much cover the whole front of the tank. It's 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. Ooh. And yeah, it's a really funky little tank. I've just got an Aqua light on there. So as you can see, this light does a great job at lighting up the tank, and the plant growth seems to be doing pretty well. I've been keeping the lights off quite a bit. I'm just getting a slight bit of problems with cyanobacteria recently, and hopefully sort of having a couple of days blackout will have helped it. There's the female cherry shrimp just coming towards us now. Really great how she stands out so much against that vivid green. And you know, the view from sort of standing back a bit is this. You know, and then you get in close and you think, wow, you know, nice little underwater world going on there. Let's see if we can get a real close up of her. So I've just done a water change, hence the plants are pearling at the moment. When I do a water change, I do quite a big one, although recently adding in the shrimp, I'm thinking I'm going to have to make the water changes a bit smaller because they're not going to like the drastic sort of change in temperature or anything like that. They like things, as far as I'm aware, cherry shrimp like things relatively constant. Amano shrimp, from my experience, they are really hardy, hard as nails. Some of the Amano shrimp I've got downstairs in the big tank with the angelfish, one of them is at least 6 or 7 years old, which I think is pretty crazy. One thing I am looking to sort of fix is maybe getting a spray bar on this filter. I've got it turned right down on the side there. You can see there's like a little dial. I've got it on the weakest setting, but even that does create quite a lot of flow in this little tank. The shrimp do seem to be fine with it, but ideally I'd get a spray bar. I've got a few spray bars here at home. I've tried them out and they don't fit. So this is the Eheim Mini Up filter. If you guys know any spray bars that might fit or might work for that, let me know. I decided to move the Tropica CO2 system out of this tank, not because there was any issue with it, just because it's such a small tank. I just wanted to keep the equipment to a minimum. A lot of the plants in here are sort of easy or medium hardness. If I have any problems with the plants, I can always switch them out for plants which are sort of easier and don't require CO2. But there's a decent amount of lighting in here, and fingers crossed the plants do okay. It's a very nice addition on my desk. You know, if I'm ever sat here doing some work, there's me, hello. And I'm sat here doing some work and got my little bonsai tree and got my little fish tank. It's very easy to get distracted by it. And there you can just see some of the shrimp just chilling out at the front there. I did have a few people suggest fish for this tank. In my opinion, this tank is possibly too small for fish. I know some people keep fighting fish and other sort of small fish, such as rice fishing, sort of small tanks that are about this size. This is around sort of 10 litres, something like that. I'm happy with just the shrimp for the moment. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do now is just leave you with some nice calming B-roll footage. It should be better than my shaky hands trying to hold this camera. So I hope you enjoyed this little update. Leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think. Are there any sort of other livestock you think I should consider? Any snails? Any ideas how to reduce the flow on this filter? Do you know any spray bars? Let me know in the comments, and leave a like if you enjoyed it, and hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, just to keep up to date with the videos, as it really does mean a lot. Okay guys, so take it easy. Bye for now. See ya.